Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. This is CarChanneledTarot. We are going to be doing why people like you, okay? This is going to be a pick a card reading, okay? So I will leave timestamps after I post this video. I will show you the options in just one moment, okay? And quick note, of course, if you want a personal reading, you can always reach out to me. I will not reach out to you for a personal. You will have to email me or you can message me on TikTok, okay? So let's see. Alright, so this is option number 1. We have our rose quartz. Okay, I'm going to try to set them down. Alright, that's option number 1. Option number 2 is our lighter. Alright, and then once you pick a pile, you'll just go down to the timestamps down below and click on your portion of the reading, okay? And pile number 3, our vape, okay? Whoa. Pile number, okay. 1, 2, 3, okay? And we are going to get started, okay? So let's see. Pile number 1. Let's see why people like you. Why do people like you, pile number 1? Why do people like you? Let's see. Okay, because you know what you want. You might be kind of all over the place, but people still admire the fact that you know what you want, okay? And if you don't like something, you're going to say something. So you could be someone who's very blunt, okay? I just heard Karen, okay? Some of you guys might be named Karen, but some of you guys may come off as a Karen, but you still, I feel like it's for good reason, okay? Like you stand up for what's right, and if you're not happy, you're not going to entertain things, okay? Or people. Let's see. Why do people like you? Pile number 1. Okay, pile number 1. People like you because even if you go through a lot of like trauma or hardships in life, you still like are always looking on the bright side of things. Some people think that like you should be down bad, like in the dumps 24/7. I don't know if you've told a lot of people your trauma, but people see that even though you've been through hell and back, you still look at the brighter side of life, okay? And they really admire that because they're wondering, how do you do it, you know? So that's something good, you know? Because a lot of people in life, they tend to get hurt and then they use that as an excuse to treat other people shitty. But for you, pal number 1, I feel like people, they notice that even if you go through things, you're very optimistic, okay? Or at least you try to be. And I feel like for other people as well, you're very optimistic, okay? Let's see. Why do people like pile number 1? Yeah, you go through a lot, pile number 1. You go through a lot. A lot of heartbreak, especially, okay? Wow. You're still giving. You're still very compassionate to people. You're still very, generous, okay? I want to say you're like you could be a Sagittarius or like an Aquarius, okay? You put your feelings behind other people, okay? So like, if other people are going through things, you're gonna be still there for them. Like people wouldn't really know that you're going through things unless you told them personally, okay? So some people admire the fact that you're just a really stand-up person, okay? At the end of the day, especially. People like your spontaneous nature as well, okay? Damn, the Tower. You go through a lot. You could have Scorpio in your chart as well, okay? People like you because okay, I'm picturing somebody like, you know how people like walk away, there's that meme of somebody walking away from a burning building, like, what is it, the Joker? I know that's one of them. That's you. Like, you're the person who's like smiling, walking away from a burning building. Okay, like I feel like you're not afraid to tear some shit up, okay? Especially when you feel like it's necessary, or you're not afraid to kick people out of your life, okay? You could have a tendency to, you know, like I said, if you're not happy, you're gonna get rid of a situation. I feel like this is how people from your past think about you, okay? let's see. Maybe you went through a lot in your past, and people from your past are thinking about, damn, pile number one went through a lot and they're still thriving, you know, and they're not down in the dumps 24/7, you know. You put on a very brave face, okay? I feel like people definitely don't understand how you're still standing, okay, to be honest. And you're a really hard worker, and you take on a lot of other people's emotions and sometimes even responsibilities, okay? Like I said, you're very generous. You take on people's workload or something like that as well. Let's see, we'll get a couple more for pile number one. Why do people like pile number one? Let's see. Again, what did I just say about the workload? We have employee, okay? You're a great employee as well. People at work like you. Your boss likes you. You're also a really good person to go to when people don't know what to do with themselves or life, okay? You could be like a consultant or something like that. Also, people really like you because you have a really good music taste, okay? Something about the songs you listen to or the playlists you have, okay? You could have made playlists for people and they really enjoyed that, okay? Or if you make music yourself, you could be a boss. There's something about your work ethic. Either you are a boss or you act like the boss, or you could damn near be the boss, okay? Like, even if you guys have a boss or if your coworkers have a boss, you're the person that people want to go to, you know. They would rather go to you than the boss, you know, for help. That's crazy, but that's awesome as well, okay? Let's see. But yeah, people really like the fact that you're really smart and wise, okay? It doesn't matter how old you are, I'm hearing thank you for being a friend. Okay, you could be a girl's girl, okay? You could be a golden girl. I don't know, maybe you guys like to wear a lot of gold jewelry, okay? You could be an older woman as well. You don't have to be, like I said, it doesn't matter what age you are, okay? Something about the golden girls, okay? You could be just a really good friend, okay? If you ever thought that people didn't admire you for your friendship and how good of a friend you are, they do. They might not always say it, people might not always say it, but you are a wonderful friend. Like, people wish that there was more people like you, okay? Let's go to pile number two. Alright. Pile number two. What do people like about you? Pile number two. Okay, if you guys sing at all, some of you guys might be very, very spiritual as well. People like that you're spiritual. But people like you also because you might have a really good voice, okay? There's something about your voice, whether it's what you just speaking, okay? Or whether it's your singing voice, okay? Something about the way you speak or the way you sound when you speak. People, like, if you do ASMR or anything, people would love that from you, okay? People really like your voice. There's something very significant about the way you sound, okay? Also the fact that you're very empathetic, okay? And you're very patient with people. People like you because you're very patient. I'm hearing also when you shouldn't be, okay? People admire your ability to stay calm and reserved, okay? In certain situations that may be chaotic, okay? People also really like the fact that you're very smart, okay? You are someone who's going to do your research before, you know, jumping to conclusions, okay? And also, I just heard produce. There's something about what you produce, okay? You guys could be singers or producers or something like that. But I was thinking of, like, you know, grocery shopping, or if any of you work in retail, there's something about, like, the way your customer service is, like, wonderful, okay? People, like, customers really like the way you help them, okay? Also, if you are a farmer, okay, or if you grow any type of plants or anything like that, or food, people really admire what you sell, okay? But I am getting something about, like organic foods, okay? I'm hearing Whole Foods. Maybe some of you work at Whole Foods, okay? Or you're just a really healthy person, okay? Something about food and growing crops, okay? Or something about your health is, like, you're someone to go to when it comes to learning how to better your health, okay? Also, people really like you because you take risks, okay? Like you're very smart, you're very wise, you do your research, but at the same time, you're fun, okay? People see you as, they're like, oh my god, Pal 2, what are they doing? They know what they're doing, but they also don't know what they're doing. Okay, so people could feel like you take a lot of gambles in life, okay? They feel like you're, also, if you do take a lot of gambles in life, people feel like you're very lucky, okay? Like you're a good luck charm. Or when people are in bad situations that they gambled, you're the person who's like gonna be there for them, okay? Let's see. Pile number 2. What do people like about pile number 2? You're a wonderful, wonderful friend, okay? And if you have a dog, this is random. If you have a dog, your dog loves you, okay? There's something about, like, I'm hearing man's best friend or something like that, okay? Your dog is like, yeah, that actually is my friend. Okay? Some of you guys may feed the homeless, okay? People admire your humanitarian nature, okay? Or say you see somebody on the street who is a homeless person or they need help. You're the person who's gonna go and help them, you know, while everybody else walks by. So there's something about that, okay? Like you have a very big heart. What else for pile number 2? What else do people like about pile number 2? Also, there's something about your hair. People love your hair, okay? Even if you're a man, people really like your haircuts, okay? You guys could have really thick hair, but it's always like styled really nicely. And again, something about you being extremely smart. Like if people need information, they go to you, okay? So you guys could have like Gemini placements in your chart. And people think you're a very good father as well, okay? There's something about your parenting skills, okay, as a man. I feel like I'm reading for a man. Let's see. Or if you have kids, you know, if you're a single mom, and you have to take over the male and female role for your kid, people admire that, okay? They think you're really good at playing the mom and the dad for the kids, okay? Let's get a few more for pile number 2. Pile 2, what do people like about you? Make sure to like the video. Yeah, you're someone that people can go to, okay? You guys might actually work in, like, what is it? Like a trade job or something like that. You might fix things for a living, okay? People really like the fact that you are, like, if someone needs something fixed, you're the person to call, okay? You might have Virgo in your chart as well. Also, again, something about like organic foods, or if you guys like actually go out and kill your prey, your food, they admire that. Someone admires the fact that you're a good hunter. Like if there was an apocalypse, people would want to be by you, okay? Like you're a good person to be around for, you know, learning how to survive when everything is gone, okay? And if you guys work for yourself, people really admire the fact that you're very detailed, like you're very informative, okay? And also people really like your delivery when it comes to whatever you're talking about, when it comes to your job, okay? So if you don't work for yourself, same thing. People really like the way you speak, the way you, like you're very professional, okay? And people like the way you deliver messages, okay? Some of you guys may be like mailmen or something like that. Or you deliver, I'm hearing like pastor, you guys could be pastors or something. Or you act like a pastor, okay? You always have a message for somebody. Or people might tell you like preach, like say that shit again, you know, type of shit. And people admire that you're very loyal, okay? You're very loyal to the people you care about. All right, let's go to pile 3. Pile number 3, what do people like about you? All right, we're almost done, guys. Pile number 3, what do people like about you? Let's see. Pile 3, what do people like about you? do people like about pile number 3? What do people like about pile number 3? Ooh, you're good at spotting fake people, especially fake friends, okay? You know, like if you have a friend and they have like a new guy friend or girlfriend or something like that, you're the person that they're gonna call to make a judgment because they know you're gonna be honest about, you know, that person's intentions. Like you're gonna give a very accurate description of are they good for that person or not, okay? So you're really good at spotting like bullshit and fake people, okay? Let's see, pile number 3, what do people like about you? You're very helpful, okay? Pile number 3, like if somebody's moving, you're the person who's actually going to be more than willing to get up and, you know, go help somebody move. It's like actually like moving, like U-Haul boxes, things like that. Or if somebody's moving into some apartment or house, you know, you're the person that is actually going to help, you know, instead of just sitting around. I'm hearing drinking beer, okay? So, let's see. Why do people like you, pile number 3? Yeah, you make a good judgment. We have legal issues, but that gives like Libra energy. Some of you guys could be Libras, okay? People also may like you because you're also intimidating, okay? So like you're someone who's going to stand up to like bullies, or you're not afraid to stand up for people. You make good judgments. You're very accurate when it comes to, you know, reading people, and you're not going to kiss anybody's ass, okay? So that is why people like you, pile number 3. Let's get a few more. Why do people like you, pile number 3? You're very fun as well, okay? People love partying with you. They like drinking with you. They feel like you're a good time, and they feel like you're very real. Yeah, something about you is real. Ooh, that scared me. See? Intimidation. I just got a notification, but it was nothing. That just scared me. It made me jump. You might have a big personality. Like your aura is just like, boom, like in people's face. Yeah, fake smiles. You are someone who is able to spot on, like, catch people being fake or make good judgments. You could tell when somebody's not being real. Again, fake flexing, okay? People like you because you can spot things that aren't real. I don't know if you... I'm seeing, like, jewelry as well. Like, if somebody has a fake chain or something, like, you're the person who's going to pull out the tester and be like, that ain't real, okay? Let's see. And sometimes this could be seen as a bad thing, okay, pile number 3, but people admire the fact that you're very aggressive, or you can be very aggressive, okay? Like, you go for what you want. What else for pile number 3? What else do people like about pile number 3? Okay. Pile number 3, if you went through any bad karma because of someone else around you, people are realizing, like, you were not the bad guy, okay? People could have made you to seem like the bad guy, and now people like you, okay? So that's kind of shady, isn't it? I feel like you already know that certain people didn't believe you about something, and now, you know, the evidence may have came out, and people could be realizing you don't deserve what happened to you, okay? There's something about that. So you could have had, like, fake-ass friends, or people who, like, you could have told a story about what happened to you, and people didn't believe you. And now they like you. Now they're like, oh, pile 3, you're actually a good person, or you actually didn't do that. And it's because people finally got proof, which is shitty, you know, but some people could like you now because they're realizing you weren't actually wrong, you know? People could have made you out to seem like you were some awful person when you weren't. Talking shit. What'd I just say? People could have, this could be people who talk shit about you, thought you deserved bad karma, and now they like you because they got the right evidence. You know, fuck that. Could have been about a love triangle. There could have been like a cheating scandal or something, okay? Or people thought, you know, you deserved bad karma because of some sort of love situation, okay? When you didn't. I'm hearing somebody didn't cheat, somebody didn't do whatever people are saying. Somebody could have said that you did something for money when you didn't, or that you dated somebody for money when that was not the case. So people are finally realizing that you are actually a good person. Like you don't need somebody's money. What the hell? So Pile 3, your reading was mostly about like, you know that these people are fake. I feel like some people are starting to like you all of a sudden because fuck that. Because they didn't believe you before, but they believe you now. You know, I would not keep those people in your life, okay? But it is what it is, okay? Alright, so that is the end of your reading, okay? I will leave timestamps down below. Hopefully you guys like that reading. I do have more pick a card readings to come. And if you would like a personal, you can email me. I will not reach out to you for a personal reading. You have to come to me, okay? My email and everything is down below, and I will see you guys later. Thank you.